Hey, this is Eric from Control-Alt-Achieve, and in this video we're going to take a look at how students can use Google Drawings to create motivational posters. Now most of us are probably familiar with motivational posters. They typically have a big image at the top, and then a word or a very short phrase down below, and then finally there's a sentence that somehow goes into greater detail and elaborates on that word, and usually these are meant to be motivational or encouraging. However, students could use this format, this style, to create a poster for really just about anything. For example, the word that they use could be a vocabulary term from any subject that they're studying in school. Could be a concept from your content area, maybe characters from a story, or even people or events from history. So really just about any topic a student could use, put in the main word, and then put in a sentence that somehow expands or explores that topic, and of course has a matching big image to go along with it. So in this video we're going to take a look at how to do that. Now what I've done to help save you a little bit of time is I've created two templates. There's a horizontal template and a vertical template, and you can get to both of these on my website. Just head to controlaltachieve.com/poster. And if you go there, you will find a blog post with all of this information, including links to the horizontal template and the vertical template. You and your students can just make a copy of those and use them however you need to. I went ahead and already made a copy of the horizontal one here that I can edit, and I'll take you through the steps of doing that. All right, so once you've got a copy of the template, what you want to start off by doing is deciding what your main word is going to be. Now for this example, I'm just going to say this is a science class, and my main word is photosynthesis. So I'll come in here and I've already pre-typed it, just save a little time, copy and paste, but you can just type in your word there. Now something you might want to do just for stylistic effects is notice I did put a space in between each of the letters there. You certainly can do that, kind of helps spread that out, makes it look a little bit more like a traditional motivational poster. So the students would go ahead and put in their main word. Then below there, they would need to put in a sentence. And again, this could be a definition. It could be defining the term in their own words. It could be something somewhat humorous about it. It could be a phrase. It could be some elaboration on there. For this simple example, I'll just go with this. I'll say the process of a true power plant. We'll go with that for our definition there of photosynthesis. All right, so I've got my word, and then I've got my sentence below there. I just need to change the picture. All right, now here is what I would encourage you to do with changing the picture. I went ahead and already filled in a sample image for you. So instead of having to grab an image and make it fit just right, what you can do is click the image that's already there, and then notice up in the top toolbar, there is a Replace Image button. So click on the image first, and then go up and click Replace Image. And what that will do is pop open the normal Replace Image screen where you can either upload a picture or take a snapshot or put in a web link or grab a picture from your Google photo albums or from your Drive, or just run a search. So in this case, let's say, since I'm doing photosynthesis, I'm just going to search for a leaf. Run a search on there. And of course, what's nice about Google Photo Search here is that it is only searching for images that are allowable to be reused. So you don't have to worry about copywritten material here. And so we'll just go ahead and grab this leaf. That looks like a pretty good leaf there. And we'll go ahead and hit select to drop that in to our drawing. Now the beauty of doing it this way is because I already put an image in, and when I chose the replace image option, what it does is it crops and resizes that image perfectly to fit inside of that rectangle. So you don't have to worry about making any changes to it. It'll just fit in there perfectly right in that spot. Now, having said that, if you do want to make changes, that's certainly fine. All you have to do is double click on the image, and you will see where it got cropped on the top and bottom. So if you needed to move it around, you could. You could come in here and click and drag in the middle to move it up a little bit if you wanted to center it a little bit differently. Or even if you want to make it larger, you can come over here and grab the corner and drag it out a little bit to make it larger. Again, all that is perfectly fine. You can make those adjustments and then just click off of the image when you're done. And again, it will crop up to just that box that we're working in. All right, last thing we probably would want to do is think about color scheme. These motivational posters typically are black in the background, and then they usually have one main color scheme for the text and for the image box, the image border. So if you want to change those, you certainly can. Just come on in there and highlight your text. At that point, to change your text color, you'd want to look up in the top menu bar, and you'll find the text color button. Feel free to choose whatever color you think is a good match for there. Maybe we'll go with green since we're talking about photosynthesis in this example. And then if you want to also change the border of the image, no problem at all. Just click on the image, and this time use the button at the top for the line color. Give a click on that, and again, choose a matching color to go along with your text. So I'll stick with green. And there we go. Now I've got a nice green text as well as a green border going around that. And my motivational poster has been completed. So at this point, the students could, of course, share this in a number of ways. You could use the normal share button up in the top right-hand corner to share the drawing with somebody else. Or if you go to the file menu, got a couple of options there. We could print this out, which is perfectly fine. Or you could download this. You could download your motivational poster as a PDF or a JPEG or a PNG image, and then at that point do whatever else you want to do with it. Put it into a slideshow or post it on your website, share it out in a whole bunch of other ways at that point. All right, well, that's the idea. Again, I would encourage you to head over to controlaltachieve.com/poster to get this exact post with the templates to the horizontal and vertical templates that you can make copies of and use with your students. Beyond that, while you're at the site, definitely check out the rest of the site. A lot of great blog posts there, as well as the resource tab where I put all of my different resources by topic area and subject area. And there's also my webinars tab. Try to put up a new webinar or two each month. Those are all freely available for you to watch at your leisure. And finally, there's a newsletter there as well that you can sign up for to stay in the loop on all of the latest and greatest things at controlaltachieve.com. Thanks so much. Take care.